Hi, I'm just going to make a quick short about my air cleaner here, just in case anybody else ever wanted to use this for some reason. Originally bought this 212cc Harbor Freight motor from, or for another mini bike that I'm building for my wife. She wanted a mini chopper, and there it is, just to show you where I'm at on it. It's called the little mini bike that thought he could, if you ever seen my other video. But anyway, see this backbone, how it comes down, and the motor, sits right in here. And the problem with this motor was that backbone coming down so sharp, I had to cut the box off the air filter and then figure out something later, which we don't have to worry about right now because I'm doing it on this motor. Anyway, that's what was left. I'm pulling that off. You see how it's shaped? That piece there holds the choke on. Without it, the choke just moves up and down and it'll vibrate and fall right off. So, a couple of things we had to do. I had to extend the studs. I don't know if you can see here where I welded just that much, a little piece of extra thread onto it from a screw. Same thread pattern, worked perfect for my extension. So the airbox will fit now from the 97, the old original motor, boom. The pattern here and here is the same. The only difference was this opening was a lot smaller. So what I did is I took the gasket off, and originally I just set it on here, traced a line around here, and then took my Dremel tool and cut it out to fit. And that way, when I put it back on, it would get the right amount of air. Alright. Now that we got the airbox cut to fit and everything, this is nice because this is that airbox off that 97 that came on the bike originally. It has the vacuum hose for the PVC system, positive crankcase ventilation, which, we all got to do our little bit about green, keeping the earth green, That's why I bought a green mini bike. Anyway, so now, if you can see here, the PCV is all hooked up. Goes right up to the case of the motor. And that way, we'll keep everything clean and nice and original. Two little extended studs now come through far enough. I'll be able to put my nuts on. Now we got to figure out a bracket to come off here and down to the choke. Because without it, this thing's just going to fall off. And we don't want that to happen. So let me go build a bracket and I'll show you how that works. Alright, there we go. All bolted up nice and tight. Cleaned it all out, looks really good. Here's that bracket that I built. Came off this bolt down and sat right on top of the choke. I used a piece of metal that already had a bunch of holes drilled in it, for hanging a stereo or whatever. I just bent it to shape and set the hole over the top of that point. Worked out really nice. Put a nut under here for spacing. Comes down and holds perfect. And it's solid as can be. Never got to worry about that again. Anyway, I'll fire it up and just make sure everything's okay and we'll be good. Alright. Sounds good. Everything's working fine. The choke works fine.